Szevasztok, üdvözlök szépen mindenkit, itt is vagyok a újabb adásunkkal. Mi van? Már kezdi. Fúhe. Már gondok vannak. Még múlt héten minden rendben volt. És újraindítottam a Steam-et, nem tudom mi a rákbaja van. Múltkor még jó volt. Előbb, mikor beléptem, akkor láttam, hogy valami patch ment itt. Ti azzal most elrontották. Ez meg be se tölt. A weboldaluk. Nagyszerű. Na, a végén az lesz, hogy nem lesz izé. Jó van, most már működik. Nem tudom, miatt az baja volt. Áú, bakker a fülem. Ez hangos volt. Nagyon szép a kilátás. Azt hiszem múlt héten is ez volt. Nagyon szép. Nem tudom, mi baja volt. Én csak ilyenkor játszok vele. Veletek. Máskor nem nagyon szoktam belépni. 9 óra után mindig belépek. Hogyha valami frissítés jön, akkor csinálja meg, tegye fel, legyen minden rendben. Most nem tudom, mi volt. Hogy nem érzékelte a Steam-et. tölt. Sokat tölt most. Nem tudom, mit csináltak. Meg így is reménykedek, hogy minden rendben lesz még amúgy is, mert kint egy akkora nagy nyári özönvíz zajlik éppen, hogy ilyenkor a trafót időnként hazavágja egy nyári alkalommal legalább 2-3-szor, de nem tudom, hogy tud beázni, mikor állítólag úgy csinálták meg, hogy nem lehet beáznia. De mégis van olyan, hogy áramkimaradást okoz, és olyankor addig nincs is áram, míg a émászosok ki nem másznak ide és visszakapcsolják kézzel, mert bentre nem tudják. Azért ez érdekes, hogy a mai technológiai szintünk mellett még ezt nem tudták megcsinálni. Vannak itt emberek, akik épp teleportáltak. Ugye bár, ahogy volt, így hagytuk abba, azok. Azt nem. Azt hittem, hogy ez már megvolt. Kicsit akad, de nem a stream, hanem a játék. Most elég kíváncsi leszek, hogy mi a toszt csináltak, mert hogy akad egy kicsit a szerver. Nem tudom, mit patcheltek, mert láttam, hogy ment valami patch, mondom, jó van, menjen nyugodtan. Azóta meg igazság szerint semmi nem volt. A múlt péntek óta igazság szerint.
I do hope you'll forgive my candor, but I must ask, what brings a bumbling outlander to my gathering house? Do you fancy yourself a Telvanni mage? No, I think not. You may take your leave. Immediately. Ah, I see the Noir is well informed. If you know that I am Savarak, you must also know that I rule Voss as its wizard magistrate. Do you bring me some petition, or is this just a social visit? Have a care how you speak, Outlander. It is true that certain of Voss's citizens have struggled during this period of transition, but I'm hardly to blame. They've taken Dratha's illness very hard. It's led to idleness and crude insubordination. Someone has to. Dratha's mouth, Lane Sargery, refuses to assist me. She just lurks by her mistress's bedside in Tel Mora, scheming and fomenting unrest. People in crisis require a firm hand. If that offends your gentle sensibilities, move on.
A reggel egyébként így is, hogy emiatt a vihar miatt eléggé agyhalott voltam. Most már valamivel éberebb vagyok. Na most ez is egy kicsit felébresztett, hogy elkezdett itt nekem szórakozni a játék, ugyebár. Nem tudom milyen okból. És már tehát sajnáltam volna, hogyha most ez kimarad. Bár akkor igaz, hogy biztos akkor a montázson dolgoznék tovább. Hogy befejezzem végre. Na, én azért jövök gyalog, mert eszembe jutott, hogy van már mivel menni. És nagyon rossz irányba jöttem, mit nem mondjuk. Hol vagyok? Hát a világ végén vagyok. De kell jönnöm. Hát, na, de. Ugye? Talk to Serin. Talk to... oda kell. Hát akkor teleport. Az, aki ott a háttérben meg nagyon harcol. Már megint ide?
Thank the moon and star. You've returned. The wise woman returned from the cavern of the Incarnate and went right into Scar to meet with the tribes. Chodala's in there too, about to be named the Nerevarine. Tell me you came back with something to stop my brother's rise to power. Of course. Use the tales of the failed Incarnates to counter Chodala's arguments. That's brilliant. Well, except for one problem. An Outlander has no status in the Council. The Ashlanders won't listen to a word you say. Someone else has to present the arguments. Someone they trust. I suppose that means I have to challenge my brother. With your help, of course. You spoke to the Incarnates, not me. I'm familiar with their stories, but I'll need you to help me choose the appropriate argument to counter each of Chodala's claims. I hate opposing my brother in this. I just don't see another way. Incarnate Runso was strong and powerful. He thought that by strength alone, he could unite the Ashlanders. He failed. When Chodala proclaims his power, that's when we'll refer to this scroll's sad tale. Incarnate Ajiri was a champion of my people. She defended us against great threats. But when she grew to love war for war's sake, she proved she wasn't the Nerevarine. When Chodala proclaims that war is the answer, hand me this scroll. Incarnate Darnot thought his way was the best way. He rejected the counsel of the Wise Women and the Ashkans, something Nerevar would never do. When Chodala proclaims he knows better than anyone, we'll use this scroll. Meet me inside.
Greetings, Outlander.
Azt hittem, súlyosabban megvan izé. Sérülve a cuccaim, de akkor nem. A Rozi, hogyha erő, valami, hogyha háború, és a harmadik, hogyha oda kell nagyon figyelnem akkor.
Must we continue this farce? It's obvious that I'm the Nerevarine.
Someone has stepped forward to challenge your claim, Chodala.
Serin, I'm disappointed in you, dear sister.
Enough. I shall hear your arguments and render my decision.
Even the Outlander can see that I'm the most powerful Ashkan. My strength alone proves that I am the Nerevarine.
Chodala puts forth his great strength as proof of his claim. Give me the scroll that discounts such a trait for the Nerevarine. Yes, that's a sound argument. Incarnate, appear!
As a warrior and as an Ashkan, I was the most powerful of my age. But for all my strength, I failed my people. Don't follow my example.
The faithless houses dare to threaten our land, but we shall meet them in battle, and I will lead us to victory.
This is more nerve-wracking than I anticipated. Which scroll do you recommend to counter this argument?
Hát harcról beszélt, vagyis háború, az az aduli.
That makes sense. I'll try that. Incarnate, appear!
I thought the path to the Nerevarine was a path of blood and battle, but my love of war was my undoing. War is not the way.
These failed incarnates prove nothing. I need no counsel but my own, as befits my status as the Nerevarine.
I think it's working. One more strong assertion, and that should do it. Of course. Let's see what happens. Incarnate, appear!
I refuse to accept the counsel of the wise women and the Ashkans. I thought I knew best, but I knew nothing. That is not the way of the Nerevarine.
Seren and the Outlander, their arguments have merit. Chodala, we deny your claim. You are not the Nerevarine.
This proves nothing! Look how the staff protects me! I am the Nerevarine! Red exiles, slay the
Brother,
unbelievers!
no!
Muszáj! Au. Elfejtettem, hogy ez így van nálam, hát. De ugor.
From the side! Move to flank!
And töltöttje HP-cskám. Hát de... Na végre.
For Chodala! For the Nerevarine!
Na jó.
Go to my hut and get my healer's sack. Now.
Right away, wise woman.
This proves that Chodala's unfit to lead the Ashlanders. And his claim that he's the Nerevarine, preposterous. That hasn't stopped him and his followers from causing great harm, however. Seren went after him. Please, go help her.
I hate what my brother's become.
Mortal, I would have words with you. Chodala has been revealed as a failed Nerevarine, but that hasn't dissuaded him from his reckless course of action. As long as he wields the staff, he shall be unstoppable. Time is against you, mortal. Even now, Vivek, that pompous usurper, grows increasingly weaker. As much as I deplore him, Vivek cannot fall to Chodala's vile magic. There's another power at work here. One I can't quite put my finger on. Return to Vivek City. Do what you can to aid Vivek. And pay heed to my faithful vessel, Seren. I name her Champion of the Moon and Star. She will play a pivotal role in ending her brother's march toward godhood, if she survives.
That was exhilarating. That was glorious. Lady Azura's presence filled me with such wonder. She actually spoke through me. I heard everything she said, and I felt her sense of urgency. You need to return to Vivek City immediately. And help you I shall. Return to Vivek City, while I track down my brother and his damnable staff. With the Ashlanders against him, he won't have many options. After I locate him, I'll meet you, and we can find a way to break through Chodala's defenses.
Oké. Majd akkor megtalálkozunk. Nekem meg van másik dolgom. Kaptam egy új fegyót. 13-as.
Life in the ash can be... Do you wish to do business with...
És meg ugye itt ezzel kell beszélni.
It was wise of you to seek the favor of my people. Less so, perhaps, to aid the Phleron. But I suppose we shall see what comes of that in time. Is there something I can do for you? I see. Yes, I have been using our time gathered here to urge the other tribes to adapt and make allies. It's vital to prepare if we want to survive the change that's to come. It hasn't been easy, but perhaps you could become a decisive example. Simply show a willingness to help the tribes, or even just a willingness to learn their ways. Go and speak with them. Show them you can be trusted, and you will be rewarded with the favor of the tribes. Meet with the Ashlander tribes. Hear their problems and offer your aid. Show your respect for their traditions, and you will surely find someone willing to speak with you.
We preserve history so that nothing vital is lost. Enter and be welcome, Outlander. I wonder, however, are you willing to prove your friendship? Daedric shrines, remnants of a better time, dot the land. We seek to preserve the memory of these places. Aid me and gain the favor of the Ursulaku tribe. Cultists have taken control of the shrine of Ashalmuia. They are too strong and numerous to expel, but we must save as many historic relics as possible. Are you up to this task, Outlander? Travel north and west from Aldrin, and seek out the ruins near the coast. Gather whatever relics you can find from the exterior ruins and bring them back to me. Avoid the interior of the shrine, however. The place is cursed.
Mellékküldi. Meg itt is van egy.
Outlander, do you hunt? Weakness has no place in Vardenfell. Constantly test yourself and harden your resolve, or this land will devour you. We stay sharp by hunting deadly beasts and claiming trophies from each kill. I wonder, are you up to such a challenge? Our hunters must prove themselves by killing a Kaguti pack leader. We call these rare and powerful beasts King Razor Tusk. Due to the importance of this tradition, novice and veteran hunters alike track them to rekindle the spirit of the hunt. We recently tracked the Kaguti pack east to the other side of Red Mountain. Pick off the members of its pack, and eventually, King Razor Tusk will show its fearsome visage. Just be wary, for the smell of blood will drive it into a frenzy.
Most akadt egy-két küldetés, ugye? Most itt a főküldi. Sziasztok! Azért. Következő. Ez. Jó, jézus. Kis időbe beletelik, még az lemegy. Azért kíváncsian várom, hogy milyen pitongerős szörnybe botlok most. Áú. Tudja, hogy még mindig nem tudom kinyitni azokat a ládákat, pedig jó cucc lehet benne. Ez nem is láda. A skilljeimen tudna javítani, és még 2 kell megtalálni. Na, most mennyi? Még mindig sok. Most már úton vagyunk, Úgy értem, hogy az úton. Azt múltkor itt hagytuk ezt a könyvecskét. Ugye itt van ez a dungeon. Ezt még mindig hanyagolom. Talán, hogyha elérném a 20-as szintet, akkor visszatérhetnék ide, vagy hogyha egyáltalán nem találnék mellékküldiket, akkor megérné ide jönni. Ugye meg itt találtuk azt a több kovács műhelyt, ami ugye ki volt halva. Hopp. Direkt úgy álltatok meg, hogy ne tudjak oda menni kibányászni a cuccot, hely. Na. Tudom, hogy fájni fog. Ajjaj. Sok minden van itt. Ó, majdnem rám ugrott, he. Láttam az árnyékot. Át is jöttünk már teleportálós cucc mellett. Egy könnyebb a dolgunk. Mint hogyha egy hulla... Az igen egy hulla mellette. Ez egy vadász, gondolom. Most egyébként bejelentették azt, hogy eltörölték azt a 9-től délig tartó időszakot, de ugyanúgy kötelező a maszk meg a távolság boltokban, meg tömegközlekedési eszközökön is. Na. Minden van, csak az a szaj nincs. Ha jól emlékszem, valami olyat mondott, hogy valamit fel kéne vennem, és akkor jönnének, vagy mi? Aha. Van egy kis fa. Ezek. Te vagy az. Most már itt van. Nekem meg... Nem jó? Szevasz! Ott maradsz. Nem ott maradsz! Kiengedte, hogy felgyere. Shit! Megvan. Most elég hamar lekapcsolt ez a nyavaja. Kétszer vagy háromszor ütött meg?
The hunter returns. Was your hunt successful and your aim true? Better yet, show me what you have brought me. A King Razor Task trophy serves as a great talisman for hunters about to set off into the wild. Our crafters will make good use of this specimen. And for you, this gift, as is our custom when a hunter successfully returns to camp.
Ja, cucc volt benne. Hát ez egyenlő ott maradt, ahol van.
I foresee a profitable partnership as our association deepens, Outlander. Now what have you brought me? You saved these relics from dark cultists. We shall purify them and preserve them for future generations, thanks to you. Accept this humble token as a symbol of our gratitude.
Ez a mágiára fókuszál.
Our stock is modest.
Vármeiden. Háborús szolga. Hogy mit jelent?
Our stock is modest, but
Volt itt valami kraftolós cucc, nem? Én rosszul láttam. Nem tudom, hol volt. Akkor erre volt. Aha, ott van valami. Nem, ez csak fegyvertartó. Én meg azt hittem, hogy kraftolós cucc volt. Hogy is állunk? Van ugye 2 lehetetlen küldetésem itt. Ez valami championos dolog, ami egyelőre még mindig nem érdekel. Ez a kraftolós cuccokhoz van. Igen. Ja, ide-vissza. Fú. Csak teleportálnom kéne. Ugye visszajöttünk egy olyan városba, ahol nagyon sok ideig időztünk.
Telvanni still keep slaves?
How else do those lazy mages accomplish anything?
But what about the pack?
How Telvanni laid out.
Earlier, I thought the mountain was exploding, but it was just one of those nets passing overhead. Nothing makes me want to shop like a little brush with death. How about you?
Nem is árulnak semmit. Érdekes. Szeretném a fegyóhoz craftolni, ugye? Vagyis hát belehelyezni a fegyverbe. Már nem tudom, ugye az hogy működik még. Csak ez a három? Ebből sincs meg a 10.
You look a bit lost.
Subtract stamina base. És mit hoztam létre? Ezt hoztam létre. Damage-et ad, és staminát hoz vissza. Ezt kell fegyverbe építeni, nem? Ezt még mindig nem tudom használni, rittik. Alkémia most nem.
Only the finest wares here.
Még mindig nem tudom, hol lehet kapni. Egyszer pedig rájöttem, na mindegy.
Robbery.
I don't have to go, you know. I can help clean things up around here. I know how to keep a low profile.
This isn't up for debate. You're going.
Nem emlékszek, az a baj, hogy hol volt múltkor. Egyszer már rájöttem, hogy hogyan lehetett volna azt a fegyót feltuningolnom. Vagy nem annál a több romoknál volt?
I don't like the looks of that sky.
Pull yourself together. You're a buoyant armature for Vivek's sake.
As a god weakens, so too does his city suffer. I know my people grow fearful. Even the Archcanon is distressed. But the energy that remains to me holds the moonlit in the sky, at least for now. So what news does my eyes and ears bring to me? How this upstart Ashlander learned to attune Sothasil's tool confounds my understanding. And he dares use my power? Still, your help is appreciated. Every strike and parry takes us one step closer to ending this threat and restoring my vitality.
To Lord Vivek's condition, it falls upon us to find a solution. Lord Vivek must conserve his remaining energy, so we need to solve this problem on our own. It all comes back to Chodala. That damned Ashlander's draining the warrior poet's power. We need to stop him and get that damned staff. How should I know? That's not a skill the Tribunal teaches. Return to Barrelzar's tower and get Sothasil's former apprentice to come up with some kind of countermeasure. I'm sure he knows more than he's told you. I do have one concern, though. You see right through me, Outlander. I have more worries than a Kwama queen has eggs. I'm talking about Chodala's sister. Seren claims to want to help, to want peace, but I don't trust her. Seek out Barrelzar, but be wary of the Ashlander's sister. We need to stop Chodala, and to do that, we need to find a way to overcome the device he's wielding. Find Barrelzar and make sure that crazy mage provides you with something we can use to save Lord Vivek. Is the bull sure it can bed the Betty? No. But by all accounts, we'll be better off with Sunara in our hands and away from Chodala. That won't be possible, however, as long as the Ashlander remains impervious to every attack. The female Ashlander? Well, if that wasn't enough of a reason, remember that she's also Chodala's sister. Blood sings to blood, as the warrior poet so elegantly put it. Be wary of that one, Outlander. She'll stab you in the back, mark my words. Vivek loves this land, and the land loves him in return. He's always had a special bond with Vardenfell. Is it so hard to believe that Red Mountain reflects his suffering? Beyond that, there's also Bardao, the moonlit that floats above us. Lord Vivek's intervention stopped the moonlit from crashing into the city. He holds it above us by strength of will. But as he weakens, so too does the power that keeps the rock afloat. If Vivek's energy wanes further, it would spell disaster.
Én megbízok abban a lányba. Szóval arról van szó, hogy azt tartja az erejével fent, hogy ne essen le a városra. Hát tényleg. Az. Na. Menj már!
This work isn't going to do itself.
I don't have to go, you know. I can help clean things up around here. I know how to keep a low profile.
This isn't up for debate.
You're going.
My fault.
There's no excuse for not looking.
Tudom, hogy kitől lehetne olyat szerzek, amilyen hát olyan elejétő.
There's an orc living in Dark Elf.
Leadjuk azt a mellékküldit. De csak he.
Help me turn my luck.
Ó, milyen kis sárkánya van.
I'll check in on her again in the morning. For now, just get some rest, eh? You look awful.
Yes, thank you, Manuendel. And please let me know straight away if you make any progress on a cure.
Of course. And I meant what I said. Sleep, Lane.
Yes, yes. And who might you be? It takes some pluck to enter a Telvanni tower uninvited. Impressive. I'm Lane Sadri, mouth to the glorious Mistress Drotha. What is it you want, Outlander? The situation? The catastrophe, more like. Savarak and his black snail mercenaries are strangling the life out of that town. I do what I can, but Savarak has the support of the Council. My hands are firmly tied. You, on the other hand... Savarak won the support of the Council shortly after my mistress fell ill. I've always known him to be clever and enterprising, but all this wealth and muscle, that's new. Despots rule with swords and coin. Savarak has an abundance of both. I don't, but I think we can find some answers in Savarak's maps.
Korrupciót kell keresni.
Turn the old Barano house into a palace and a fortress. If you break in and find some evidence of corruption, I might be able to turn the Council against him. This can't possibly be the first time someone's asked you to snoop through a wizard's manse. Just look for anything that seems out of place. Official documents often provide clues on this sort of thing. Letters too. You'll know it when you see it. I wish I knew. Our resident herbalist, Men Wendell, has been developing on a variety of cures. She's capable, brilliant even, but my confidence wanes. We know the illness deadens the mind and causes rigors in the limbs, but beyond that, we're stumped.
What do you want?
Well? He hears voices in his head. Don't worry, they're good people.
Azt hittem, hogy ki kell majd nyitnom. Eddig jók vagyunk. És nulla büntetés.
You're back? I admit I didn't expect you to return. Forgive me. It's hard to know who to trust these days. It seems you actually do mean to help us. Did you find anything? Honestly, what kind of idiot leaves this many documents lying about? Still nothing about my mistress's illness. Damn. Well, what do we know? House Halalu is bankrolling Savarak's operation. His wealth and mercenaries arrive via Selville Island. Right, with someone named Narandus, yes? The Halalu's hatchet man here in Voss, no doubt. If they're using passphrases, they must not know each other by name or by face. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Exactly. Find Narandus near the wharf and use this passphrase. I'll have the few house guards still loyal to Mistress Strotha make sure no one approaches. We don't want the real contact to muck things up. Learn what you can, then make a swift exit.
Megpróbálom, de nem rajtam múlik.
What is it?
Hát bebukta akkor a gyerek. Ott élje a chatbe, hogy staffot akar eladni, de nem veszik meg, mert ő vámpír. Nem mondd már, hogy... Onnan jöttem el. Csak ide kellett volna jönnöm. Ez van. Ha? Nincs szöveg. Mi? Méreg. Hold cukor. Oké. Shit! Jó van. Ezért nem ott maradok. Gondolom a másik irányba kell mennem.
You still have your head on your shoulders, so it can't have gone all that poorly. Did you manage to learn anything? What? Those fetching bastards! The answer was right here the whole time. Mistress, forgive me. Look, I'm no slouch when it comes to magic, but fungal infections are well outside my area of expertise. You'll have to find Menwendel, our herbalist. She established a small nursery beside the tower. With any luck, she'll be there. If not, ask her assistant...
Jaj, azt a elflányt kell megkeresni, akivel beszélte.
My mistress can hold on. I'll contact the Telvanni Council immediately. I'm sure they'll love to hear about Savarek's tawdry affair with those gold pinchers in House Halalu. If I know the Council, and I do, Savarek will be feeding the shroom beetles by week's end. Indeed, the citizens of Vos will be free to go about their lives in peace. Although for Vos to truly flourish, we must also restore my Mistress Drotha to proper health. From the looks of things, she doesn't have much time.
Is someone there? Please, help me. Down here.
Na nehogy már, hogy a pont az az elfölgyemény volt, aki mérgezett.
It's you.
Jaj, aki adta a küldetést.
Set those black snail thugs on us. A half dozen of them. I tried to... Sorry, just... Let me catch my breath. They took her. She didn't make it easy.
Ja nem.
Bit one of their ears off.
Elrabolták.
Another one's face. But in the end, they were just too much for her. The leader kept shouting not to kill her. Said someone named Narandas needed her alive.
Na, akkor meg kell menteni a hölgyikét.
I heard one of them mention a hideout along the coast. There are a few old pirate dens south of here.
Kalózok.
Maybe they've claimed one. Menwendel knows more about the fungal towers than anyone. Hist only knows what they have planned for her.
Hát akkor mentőakció indul. Ez házi állat? Ilyen érdekesen volt ez a pad kifaragva. Elejtették a papírokat.
see his new bow. That must have cost him.
Back, you imp-faced brute! I have mouldy bread and I'm not afraid to use it. Wait, I've seen you before. Oh, sorry about the imp-face thing. Your face is really quite... I don't know. Never mind. I'm glad you're here. I was just preparing to make my escape. Should be a lot easier now. Why are you here anyway? Did Grey Sky send you? Well, that's gross. Looks like it was stitched to the lowest stalk. But these striae... Oh no, it's the spores. The growth-bent spores into the tower that... Never mind. I think I can help Dratha, but I need a sample of the toxin they used. Narandis is hiding in here somewhere. If you deal with him, these brutes will scatter like roaches under a lantern. Now, I can make it back to Voss on my own. You give these bastards a good drubbing, find that toxin, and meet me back at Tel Mora.
Csak megütött a legvégén. A spóréhagyma volt? Hogy már megint egy nyombat mágusság. Servo.
Meddler! Imposter! You won't leave this cavern alive!
Meg jó, hogy előbb elolvastam. Másik. Azt engem megtámadott a gyerek. Itt hallottam, hogy csapkod ezzel a baltával. Nem állunk jól. De jön a hölgyemény és segít. Na. What the... Mi van? Nem erre kellett volna jönnöm. Én meg azt hittem, hogy erre. Mehetek arra. Hát egy kicsinálják őket. Te honnan teremtél ide? Most töltünk meg. Előbb jött ide több ember is. Nem hiszem el, hogy mindér. Ezeket töltem meg az előbb. De jó, hogy a falon át követnek azok a tűzgolyók, mi? Erősítés a legjobbkor. Hogy mindenkinek medvéje, sárkánya, meg gyíkja, meg minden nyavajája van. Csak nekem van elefántom, meg denevérem. No, menj! Menjél már! Mi a frászt haingálnak? Valami trutyi, azt hallom. Bezzeg elfáradt a ló. Pedig nem mozdult.
There you are! I gave Mistress Dratha some chokeweed bitters to slow the effect of the spores, but this is like binding a troll's hands with fishing twine. Did you bring the toxin sample I asked for? I can't brew an antidote without it. Perfect. I'll get to work on this right away. Oh, one other thing. Lane took off toward Vos with a handful of guardsmen. I think they mean to arrest that Guar's ass, Savarik. She might need your help. If you find that oaf, give him a good kick in the nethers for me. Ifra knows how long it's going to take me to clean up my nursery.
Magas.
Savarik's gone. Damn that slippery bastard. We tossed his manse, the gathering house, the wharf. We turned the whole damn town upside down and nothing. He can't have just vanished. What did we miss? Of course, his black snail mercenaries have been resupplying there. That must be where he's headed. Selville Island is just east of the tower. If he manages to get away, I'll never forgive myself. It will take me too long to gather up all the town guards. I need you to go after him. Please, Sarah, make sure he doesn't board that ship.
Have mercy.
Meg kell akadályoznunk, hogy a hajóra szálljon.
best defense, always a good attack.
Ki lehet? Elárulja valaki? Ja, ezek a izék lehet. Mondom, ogai. Hogy ez is egy nyomvat mágos hely. Oh! Shit! Jól megértem.
Meddlesome crack. Drop may survive, but I'll make sure you won't.
Melgezett a... Nem a legjobb fele rohanok, he. Túl erős. Még ráraktam direkt azt a melgezett cuccot is. Pedig milyen jól odaosontam. Most rossz vele indultam. De miért esik le? Megálltam.
some trash. Rather may survive, but I'll make sure you won't.
De mi a tosznak ilyen erős? Ráadásul, amikor legelőször használtam azt a lilás hírcuccot, akkor Rittik az volt, hogy megnőtt a HP-m. Most még nem hajlandó, Rittik.
Ah!
Akkor ott volt egy rakás ember. Most mondják már meg, hogy hova a frászba tűntek? Miért nem csinálják ezt a küldetést, mint...
Meddlesome trash. Drotha may survive, but I'll make sure that you won't.
Jó van. Ez lehetetlen egy küldetés. Én Én nem értem. Hol van ez a nyomvat torony? Alig tudom levinni a HP-et. Hát ez a küldetés, ez... Ki kéne írniuk a küldetésekhez, hogy hanyas szinten lehet megcsinálni. Hát csak állandóan meghalok. Hát most megint az van, ugye, hogy meg kell javítanom a ruhámat. Úgyhogy meg tudom nézni. Hát nem sokat sebződtek. Akkor hagyjuk. No mogę... És így is az, hogy hiába nyomkodtam az oldalra ugrásokat, nem volt hajlandó ugrani.
Is someone up there? I could use some help down here. Hurry, please. I have a natural aversion to Daedra.
Ez mi volt? Ahogy. What the heck? Ja, hogy ez a nyomvat vészi volt. Jó van, már tudom, hogy ki vagy te szeméttög. Mondom. Előbb nem az volt, hogy lentre kell jönnöm segíteni, hogy ide lent van. Aha, ő volt a egyik látomásba. Csak igaz volt. Titkos ajtó. Nem tudott volna ott kimenni? Sötét.
So hard to concentrate and maintain schedules when interruptions constantly occur. Don't they know the great gear never pauses in its rotations? So that was you up there. I appreciate the assistance. Daedric entities can be very unpredictable. Logic has very little place in the behavior of Daedra, my hopeful associate. Studying the fabric of reality does tend to attract unwanted attention. But these creatures appeared just before you entered my tower. I wonder, why have you returned? Ah, a modification of my master's old experiments, turning a simple tool into a dangerous weapon. Ingenious! Evil, yes, but also quite brilliant. A tonal inverter should counter it. Uses sound waves to temporarily disrupt the flow of energy. No, of course not. I just invented it. I need proper components to build such a device. My hirelings scour the land for materials all the time. Here's a list. Head out the back door and ask them to direct you to these common dwarven components. Hirelings? Yes, they worked for me, before they quit, ungrateful netches. Still, I paid them well before the pistons slipped their alignments. They should know where to find the components. Last I heard, Snorfen and the others were in Molugmar. The situation is wound dangerously tight, but I believe the gears revolve around you. Once you leave, I should be perfectly safe. Or at least as safe as I ever am in the midst of all these experiments. You, however, stay vigilant, my friend. I could, but I won't pour 5-year-old Flynn into a cracked decanter. No offense. Suffice it to say, they're fairly common as far as Dwemer components go. Use the list and talk to my former hirelings. I'll build the device the moment you return.
Valaki van itt. Aha. Jó benne. Nincs is itt senki. Áú! Meg is van. Áú! De ne lőjél már! A plafonon is átlőhet. Bezzeg én nem tudok olyan messzire látlőni, mint mindenen át. Az már meg volt szerintem, mert nem belágított. Most ugye megint a fölküldetést tudom csak csinálni.
I feel like such a puny snowback hiding here in Molag Mar. But you don't want to hear about my troubles. What can this broken Nord do for you? Berylzar. He's the reason I'm a shattered man, doomed to become a cowering sheep like the rest of these pilgrims. All right, let me see that. Arkanthung Stordoms. You can find a Sonance generator there, after you deal with the steam trap. The cursed contraption. I almost had it figured out when a ghost floated up to me. No problem, I think. But then it enters a Centurion. Ghost machines. No sane Nord can fight ghost machines. I dropped my notes and ran as fast as I could. Not just ghosts. Ghosts that possess dwarven machines. I'm through working for that crazy old mage and his clockwork monstrosities. But if you want to get past the steam trap, find my notes and follow the directions.
Halt, Beck! I think we should execute criminals. Fine. Now get your stink away from me.
If you're another pilgrim looking for charity, I suggest you move along. I have neither the time to waste nor the gold to spare. I'm currently between employment, and my own funds have become dangerously depleted. Let me see that. What's that crazy mage need this time? I suppose you could find a manual clockwork shaft in the Nichuleft ruins. But I'd avoid that place if I were you. If the roof doesn't collapse, the constructs will rip you apart. If you insist. Deep in the ruins churns a big machine. When I was there, it sputtered and vibrated, collapsing parts of the ceiling. Lava and rock fell everywhere. You need to get past that and some nasty constructs to retrieve the item. That mage is a menace. Oh, he always paid well, but the places he asked me to go, each was more dangerous than the last. And if I had to hear about the Great Gear one more time... For my own health and sanity, I had to break ties with Berylzar.
Úgy látszik, hogy eléggé utálják az űrgét.
Damned vampires. I'll find a way to make them pay for what they did to my brother. I swear it on the tribunal and any Daedra willing enough to listen. What do you want? Can't you leave a person to her anger and her grief? He did he? Let me see that list. Well, the crazy old maid always said there were no coincidences. The inversion conduit. I saw one in Galome Deus, right before I barely escaped from those damned vampires. Eager to become cattle for the bloodsuckers? The Burn clan killed my brother. Damn their eyes. The item you seek was in the manufactory, but you'll need a control rod to get a dwarven spider to unlock it for you. Because the mage wanted to send me to the far side of Vardenfell, and I need to remain here.
I'm not going anywhere until I make the Burn clan pay for what it did to my brother. If you can kill some of the bastards, that'll be a start.
Na, a vámpírokra is vadászhatunk.
The pilgrims.
His voice crackling like fire. Advice he shares conflicts. Sends little squib into trouble dire. Play, play. Run, run as fast as you dare. Sing, sing.
Most a küldetés, ez a főküldetés is elég nehéznek tűnik. Na várjunk. Ja, ott már egyszer jártam. Másik kettő hova szól? Ja, egy ide szól. Akkor ez lesz a... Itt van a szellemizé. Az a nagy kastély, romos kastély, azt emlékszek rá, hogy elmentem mellette. Akkor még gondolkoztam is rajta, hogy bemenjek, de aztán meggondoltam magam. Akkor itt van ez a New Left Company, valami ilyesmi. És még itt van ez. Ez lesz mi a lávával kapcsolatos? Amit a harcosnő mondott, ez meg akkor lesz a vámpíros. Rá kéne jönnöm a fegyvereim felturbózására. Ah, bakker.
How did they keep that?
Így, oké. Na, végre rájöttünk emberek, hogy kell. Oké, már legalább erre az enchantolásra is rájöttem, hogy nem külön izé kell hozzá. Hosszú úton lovagolok az irtózatos dolgok felé. Nem is elég mi? Na jó van emberek, a mai rész eddig tartott volna. Innen fogjuk folytatni a jövő héten, ahol is láthatjátok, hogy van ott valami bazi nagy robot, vagy szoboroz? Szerintem robot. Addig is. Sziasztok!